to Southern California.
Oh yeah.
Truck wagon lunch at the midpoint. Since I haven't been near Portland for 10 years, it turns out you can see the Pacific descending. You get the two big lucky things up to 1990. Okay, it's 1990. Maybe in town, maybe. Anyway, people are building somewhere.
We'll show you a picture of yourself on his phone.
Valley and
Want some pictures? Want to see? Come on.
On the Portland side. So Highway 30 goes right up. He's a block above Highway 30. Another town. Australia. Warehouse. Yep, it's right across the river on the Washington side. He's at a Glenfield. He was unemployed from carpentry. He was just a walking job. He was lucky in there. Right next to his town is kind of near across the Longview Bridge. Longview is a town in Washington. It's a big plane. If you see these ships, they have ships anchored in the Columbia, and when it's filled, it's in. So it's 24/7 to load these giant long logs skimmed of the water.
Full.
Okay, sure, yeah, that's the big one.
One seat of power. आगे 2 सीटें खाली थी.
Seats go way.
Yeah.
They just keep going. Yeah, this is the only car. It just keeps going and going.
I think they had it near that's no longer using their who's based near the California border. Americans near a border that have taken back the stories in Newport. Didn't get down to Coos paper. I'd like to do it again.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Amtrak Chicago Terminal, I would like to welcome you aboard Amtrak's 2015 National Train Day Excursion Train. This train is operated by a Chicago-based Amtrak crew. Engineers are Darnell Terry and Justin Banowski. The conductors are Dave Torres and Cesar Dello. They are assisted by an Amtrak on-base crew, all based in Chicago. We would like to thank you, our passengers, for helping us maintain National Train Days 2015 as a smoke-free environment. No smoking is permitted on board the excursion train on the station's platform or in Chicago Union Station. Your safety is important to us. Please observe the emergency exit. Please observe the emergency exit and instruction signs located throughout the train. We also ask that you take a moment to review the safety instruction card in the seat back and pocket in front of you. When traveling on board the Amtrak train, hold on to the overhead luggage racks or seat bags for stability. When passing through the areas between cars, please use the handrails and use movement between the trains. It's very important that you make sure you have your shoes on during the entire time.
93.
Today we will be traveling through Amtrak's Chicago terminal, including Union Station and the 14th Street Coach Yard.
Tony, you ready? Did you hear that song?
You will be able to see the locations where Amtrak services and maintains the fleet for both long-distance service and state-supported trains in the Midwest. Chicago is Amtrak's home in the Midwest, and the operation here is among the largest in the Amtrak fleet system. Throughout the yard, you will see Amtrak's employees working on making onboard trains ready for service. What you cannot see is the work going on inside the train, including the cleaning, the repairs of internal furnishings, preparations for dining and lounge cars, and a host of maintenance activities. It takes a diverse team comprised of carmen, carpenters, pipe fitters, cleaners, machinists, mechanics, boiler makers, and electricians, as well as others, to make each train ready for service. The terminal operation teams provide yard switch crews who switch trains into the proper sequence, removing trains needing major maintenance and positioning trains for their next trip out. Train directors and yardsmen work to make equipment through the terminals, while engineering personnel maintain tracks, signals, and buildings that are critical to the operation. One thing I'd like to mention to you, when you first got on the train, you were told that the trip will take about 45 minutes. Just to let you know, please give yourself at least an hour and 10 minutes, seeming that that's about the length of time it's going to take. So I can almost assure you that we won't be back until a little after 3. As we leave Union Station, we will travel southbound with the Amtrak maintenance facility on the east side of the train. This rail corridor, which is up to 8 tracks wide in some locations, is the primary route for Amtrak trains destined for destinations east, south, and west of Chicago. This corridor is also the primary route for Metro commuter trains that operate over Amtrak's main line to reach Union Station.
Right, I parked it.
He's got 3 tickets on his name.
Under civilly.
Bernie, Brian, and Bill.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One thing that's very important that I'd like for you to be aware of, there's something called Y. What that is where the train is actually turned completely around. If you notice now, from where you're sitting, the train is moving forward. Once we begin to come back, we're going to be on what's called Y, and the train is going to turn 180 degrees, and you'll be headed back in the opposite direction. And when that occurs, I'll point that out to you, and it's called the Y. One part of the servicing process on board long-haul trains involves turning the train around. This is the Y that I was telling you about. After arrival, what is called a Y moves on the railroad. To Y our train, we will use a position of, we will use a portion of the BNSF main line as well as Amtrak's tracks to turn the train around.
I see.
And again, once we get to that point, I'll call that to your attention again.
Oh, that's the ticket for the train.
What does choose? I wasn't here choosing.
It's under the name Beans called Wicked Beanies. There's one downtown.
Don't tell me we're going to do what I think we're going to do. It's going to be awesome. Bernie, I think I know what we're going to do. I've been wanting to see what it's like for a while. I think we're going to take, you know that bridge we passed?
Yeah.
I think we're going to take that up. That train bridge, Amtrak uses it
Yeah.
for going toward New Orleans.
There's a gang of guys actually working that Saturday.
I'm actually going to get a video of it. I've been wanting to.
Well, let's hope you get somebody with a shovel and take it back up and work.
They're gonna feel weird.
They're just, oh, they're waiting. This is your demonstration.
One critical location in the terminal is the lift bridge over the Chicago River. Once we get to that point, I'm going to point it out to you again.
We had both at one under it. This clears about 2 inches being the Amtrak bridge.
They're gonna feel weird. I never done this way before. I've been on coming from the straight north south from north, from where the Cardinal came through, and then coming this way and coming north from the northbound, but not from where the city of New Orleans comes from.
Some kind of a cable underground.
They're gonna feel cool. I've been looking all over on YouTube for a video like that. That shows it.
Out west, where it's really rainy, Oregon, Washington, I've seen railroad ties that are plastic or synthetic, and some with concrete. That was interesting. I've never seen anywhere.
This whole area that we're in going through now is all considered part of the terminal. The terminal actually runs from Canal Street on the north to 21st Street on the south, and that whole area is considered part of the terminal. Right now, where we're sitting is actually on BNSF's property, but it's an area that we have to use, and we use it going into the station.
To see a correlation of coming in from the suburbs to Chicago. The total has been filled in because there's a school and can't remember where it was. Yeah. The weird thing about the stone block, it's limestone of the church Tier from Michigan. That was quarried from Church Street. Ashland built over, you wouldn't even know it was built before. What's weird is the black in it. People think it's dirt.
I think.
So the same stone is used for churches. Burned up in Chicago fire. And it's locked in shape and Southwest. I don't know how far it is we used to go, but I think it ends around California now. Yeah, Drew at 26 in California. That's what you're going to do. Weston. Yeah, so we're going to about 900 west. There's the spider because I can see the lights. It's UIC baseball field right here.
Oh well.
Maybe the Yankees are the next Curtis Granderson have a new baseball field.
No, he won't.
We were doing a thing for the anniversary. Get what, 100. We wanted to show Jane the 75th. Second festival. Turns out, because of the Chicago Fire, the White Sox had played 8 games for a couple of years, and they played the new ball year.
Here you go.
24th state. Yeah. It was known as the new South Side. The craziest thing, they toured.
Wish you could live there and everybody lives there.
The girl came and toured. It's like, a year or so. And she said, wow, I've never seen this part of the house because I think we weren't allowed to go into the service school. So for the first, yeah, I mean, we're such a class society. That was really surprising. And or February.
Here we are at South Branch Bridge. It is the Chicago's landmark. It was originally constructed by the Pennsylvania Railroad in 1915. It is operated by 64 cables and 34 pulleys, which allow it to raise vertically, allowing a 111-foot opening for the Chicago River traffic. Keeping in mind that Chicago was one of the main locations for the Chicago River or riverboat traffic at the turn of the century. Operated remotely from the Amtrak Chicago Control Center, this bridge operates several times daily for marine traffic. We will now move forward and west, and our engineer will change in as we can proceed north into the yard.
You see a choo-choo train?
I want off the choo-choo.
Can't get up here, you have to wait. It's moving, you can't get up the
How you do? I want the echo.
Okay, you see this boatyard? The movie Backtrack. Some of the scenes were filmed here. They had the old Father's Power.
See, I see the Awado.
Me too.
And they actually started a fire for the final scene.
Okay, we're
in
going
the
to cross the Chicago River right now. And incidentally, we're out of the Y.
Just look at
Look out there, son. It's pretty.
Yeah, they do. And they used to have stepper mats on it too. And then you can get under the water. They go to Flotilla on Wednesdays with the mass. It's cheaper that way in one sense. You don't have to pay to handle step and unstep.
Oh, we did.
The little ones you can do it by walking up and down. And we used to do it, ours was too tall, so we used to have one at the end of the river. And really turning this. The owner inside where he had a
For the
bed
keen
in
observer,
a head.
for the keen observer, you noticed the train was going in one direction when we came out of the terminal. Now the train is going in the opposite direction. When you first got on the train, you walked toward an engine, and that engine was at the rear of the train. Now that engine is the one that's pulling the train forward.
What's that choo-choo train? I want to get this one. What's the water?
Yeah, we're over the water.
I want the water goes with the water.
Turns out he's low.
Why?
He closed it and it was present.
Why?
So it might have been ours for profit. It's already crooked.
You can take the water. Where it's moving. Richard, don't go. The water.
Oh yeah, maybe it was crooked. Right, yeah. You pay that. Z-Bar?
choo-choo. Why?
You go over the water, you gotta go into the water.
What's this?
He's in the wait, you know.
Oh, push it.
So at least you made it.
Go there. Why?
Yeah, with that cabin there. With that roof. Because we had the mast down on a sailboat, you can visualize that, and just made it by a few inches. So that's several feet. Inboard inline four-cylinder engine was basically a Chevy engine as well. Italian 4 Wisconsin. Took GM type engines and converted into marine, which is, you know, the water cooling them because it's not salt water, it's something cooling. Yeah. We had a Pinto, and I could hear the gas sloshing in the back. What's that? I didn't know what. So we could have been Ralph Nader's spun it around and Highway 31 going out until honeymoon. Luckily there were no cars over there. Don't check me too quickly.
Jason, he just stepped on me.
I caused it to spin around.
There you go.
There's the yellow one.
So let's see everything up there.
Bernie, Mr. Crawford,
Yeah.
this is where I came from this way when I moved here from Cincinnati. I came through here.
As we enter the yard, you will see Amtrak's major maintenance facility for the locomotive fleet on the east side of the train. This facility is home for Amtrak's fleet of 196 General Electric P42 diesel electro locomotives used outside the northeast quarter. On the west side of the train, you will see the car wash, and then the large car shop building where repairs are made to Amtrak's fleet inner city passengers. Also on the east side of the train is the commissary building where beverages and food are stored for use on Amtrak's fleet of dining and lounge cars. The facility supplies trains with everything from steaks to pillows and is an important part of making sure that the train is ready for passengers with proper amenities.
First, they had to load towards some of the switches in Minnesota and right down coming through. They actually didn't quite run out of food, but they give us an extra meal. So we had spare food. We had enough to lunch up there. Yeah, we were about 10 hours late. I think that's how I got the coupon. That's when the thing got down. The dark ones are creosote. Yeah, the concrete was I didn't really know. It made sense in swampy areas. Yeah, that's labor ones. Yeah. It's like the modern lighthouse. Decided to put the LCD light bulbs in my wheel. It's supposed to last another 35 years. So I gotta put it in the house.
This is cool. It is cool. Bernie, Mr. Coffin, look, the original logo of Amtrak. One, the 90s logo. Yeah. Yep. Along with the new one. The one I grew up with.